Good evening. My name's Robert. I try things. On Thursdays, I try whatever the free game is from Epic. You may have heard of the Epic Game Store. There's a lot of hate for them. I don't know if it's warranted or not. That's not the point. Each week they have a free game, or the last couple of weeks, 3 or 2 free games. I didn't know they ever did more than one. And this week it was Alien Isolation, which I've played previously, and the Hand of Fate, or Hand of Fate 2. Let me turn down this background music here. There we go. So the Hand of Fate 2 is what looks to be a card battler combined with like real-time third-person combat, like the fantasy type situation. So we're going to give that a try. But first, I do have to point out that today is a very special day in the Green Street household because Paige and I, have been married 4 years today. We got married on a Saturday right before the Derby in 2017. It was pretty cloudy, but not rainy. It was good for pictures outside. And the one and only good picture that we have from our wedding is from that outside situation. This is actually a beer. People have asked me what I was drinking previously, and it's always just been soda, but this is actually a beer. So, kids, if you're watching, you gotta be 21 to drink that. Let me get my cranberries out of the way. So I'm trying without the pop filter on the microphone here. We'll see how that goes. What was that? I heard some kind of clatter. Anyway, so 4th anniversary, pretty excited. It's an exciting time for us. We are getting ready to move from here a little bit north, about an hour north, to Topeka, Kansas. And the process on this end, on the selling end, it's been a little bit less than smooth, but it was easy. And the actual from list to getting an offer to getting accepted and everything was like 1 day. Now, there have been a few, how do I say it, hiccups with that, just because the way that the relocation works with Paige's company, we're moving for her job, and so they provide relocation services. The paperwork has to be filled out a certain way with certain names in certain places, and it's different from the normal way that an agent is used to filling out an offer to send to our agent. Just a second. I'm seeing dust on my lens here. There we go. No? There we go. So it's different from the way a real estate agent normally fills out an offer, different names in different places. So we've had to wait a day or two for that to actually be officially accepted, but we did accept the offer and get that process started within like 30 hours of getting listed. So it is a very much seller's market, which is making it frustrating on the other end. When we're trying to buy a house, we've not seen any houses that we were interested in last longer than a week on the market, even a full week on the market, or at least not after we saw it. The one we finally were able to put an offer on, when we figured out how our financing was working and we didn't have to wait for this house to be listed or sold in order to buy a house, it ended up, it was really, really, really underpriced, like unethically underpriced. and there were 33 offers on this house. We were probably top 5, but we didn't get it. And then our second place one from this past weekend, we didn't get a chance to put an offer on that one because they got several offers in the same time that we were waiting to hear back from that one offer that we did. We can't put in 2 offers because if they both get accepted, we're on the hook for both of them. So that's not a good situation. So we're going to look at some more this weekend, as well as volunteer at the Humane Society in Topeka. Paige's job is sponsoring an event there. It looks like it's just a fun event, not really an adoption event. But they probably do have some adoption resources at that point. We're going to be helping with one of the things that they have set up to do, which is like nose painting for dogs with peanut butter, and foraging for treats in like piles of tennis balls and piles of leaves or whatever. I don't remember what else she said was possible to do there. We'll probably just be assigned something to do when we get there. I'm hoping for the treat foraging. That seems like the least messy and the least involved. We used to have dogs, a golden retriever and a pit bull. We got the pit bull to try to burn some of the golden retriever's energy, and that worked. It did happen, but there was still a lot of energy left, so we had to rehome them. They're at a much bigger, what am I trying to say? Their new home has a lot more space outside. They have another dog to play with. They're a lot more active than we are, so it should be a good thing for them. I'm hoping it's a good thing for them. Where was I going with that? Oh, and then after the volunteering at the Humane Society, which I have told Paige, it is a very bad time for us to try to bring home another cat. She really wants another cat, but we are agreed that it is a bad time for the cat for us to bring them home because, number one, we have things to do after the Humane Society event, so we wouldn't be able to go straight home with the cat. And then also trying to introduce a new cat to our 2 adult littermate cats that have been together their entire lives and are not super welcoming to strangers. Would be stressful, on top of we're going to be moving soon. So all of that together makes it a really bad time to get a cat. However, getting into a new house where it's not our existing cat's territory yet, that might help. Maybe I need to look up like Jackson Galaxy, see what he has to say about that. I've never watched one of his videos, but I've seen that name mentioned a lot on cat subreddits. So, I don't know. Try and send him an email or something. Is that a guy? I don't know. And then after that, we are maybe going to look at more houses if there are any more to see after we see some Friday afternoon. And then we are going to a white tablecloth 5-course dinner for celebrating our anniversary. I'm looking forward to that. Going to get the... What did I say I was going to get for dinner? You're going to get the... She's not listening to me. She has earplugs in. She's going to get the filet, and I'm going to get something else. I think the salmon. I can't remember. Anyway. So yeah, should be a good time. Anyway, let's go ahead and start playing. Let me make sure my camera stays on. I have a Nikon D3500 that I'm using as a webcam for streaming, and it's nice quality. It looks good. I appreciate it, but it shuts off after 10 or 20 minutes. I've never actually been able to get the timing. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. Where was I? Okay, let's go ahead and start a new game. So like I said, this is supposed to be a combination of like a card battler with this guy in this wagon here, with third-person real-time combat. So we'll see how that goes. I have a controller, a gamepad that I'm hoping it'll let me use, especially for the combat.
Your memories are fading even now, gone to form the soul of the game we play. These pieces are new, as are the stakes. Life, death, and vengeance. We must ride, for time is short, and you have much to learn. Make your first choice, and let us set these wheels in motion once more.
Am I basically choosing my gender? I always like to play as female characters, because if I'm going to be looking at a character, I don't want to look at a dude.
These cards represent your history and our game. We know where they end, for you are here.
Myself
Therefore, these cards must guide you to my side. Let us see what the journey holds. The fool steps into nothingness because they know no better. In the same way, you must step into the void. You are a blank slate, and together we will write your history.
You've stumbled many miles through this forest in search of the thieves who robbed you. Though exhausted and hungry, you are determined to reclaim your father's amulet. Okay. Okay, I used the gamepad for that, so it looks like it's going to be good. You finally catch sight of the thieves hacking at a large tree and arguing among themselves. Do I move closer to eavesdrop, or do I keep my distance? I am a cautious player. I feel like it's not going to go great either way, but I'm going to keep my distance. See how that goes. You remain hidden in the undergrowth. Eventually, you notice movement further down the road. You soon spot a group of farmers coming around the corner, bringing their wares to market. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to save the farmers. The thieves fell the tree into the path of the unsuspecting farmers and leap out, weapons brandished. Give us all your food. Do I leap to the farmers' defense, offer to help the farmers, warning them it won't come for free, or help the thieves with their extortion? Do I want to be an asshole? Huh. Do I want to be like the goody two-shoes hero who helps them because it's the right thing to do? Do I want to be an asshole who helps them because I'm going to get paid? Or do I want to be an asshole who robs them? I don't normally go the asshole route. I'm not willing. For some reason, the second option seems worse to me than just helping the thieves. I don't know why. I'm going to go with it. We have no gold, shrieked the terrified farmers, but half our crop is yours if you protect us. Maybe that'll be useful? The thieves eye you nervously. The farmers look at you hopefully. Ask for more. Yeah, I'm gonna ask for more. What's the worst could happen? It's a video game. More? You're as much of a scoundrel as they are, if not worse. At least they do not hide behind honor. The farmers had the gall to spit at your feet before running away. I wonder how that's gonna work out. As you reach for a share of the spoils, you realize you're surrounded. You can't just turn up and take what's rightfully ours, barks one of the thugs. Yeah, you didn't even help chop the tree down. Huh, so no fight. I made it through that with no fight by being a dick. You ever get yourself into a situation that could have been avoided if you'd just been a dick? You draw your weapon with practiced skill. Okay, how did they rob me if I have practiced skill with my weapon? Well, you hear the leader's voice say, "You lads handle this. I'll meet you when you're done." Okay, so now I go fight. So I actually didn't get through it without a fight. Please tutorial me to death. I have no idea what this is going to be like. Violence for the sake of violence and theft for the sake of money. Thieves attack frequently and can evade standard attacks, making heavy weapons less effective. Okay. Oh, okay. Left trigger's a finisher, right trigger's a weapon ability, move, camera, gotcha, attack, defender struggle, bash, and evade. Yeah, I wish I could move the evade button. I'm used to evade, dodge being over on the right. Okay, well. Dying. I'm getting closer to dying. Okay, so 24 health gone in my very first battle. That's a little more realistic, but it's not what I'm used to in video games. You end up alone in the forest, surrounded by a fallen tree, a pile of bodies, and some food. Did I kill them, or are they just knocked out? Did I have a sword? I guess I did have a sword. It looked like a club, but it looks like maybe it's a rusty sword or a bronze sword. I don't know. So I got 7 food, 5 food, and 3 food, and another 3 food. You fall on the food with a sigh, shoveling bread in your mouth to quell your hunger. Your satisfaction lasts only a moment before you realize your father's amulet is not among the takings. The boss must have it. Their leader must still have it. You set to your feet, determined to find him. Find the leader of the thieves and retrieve your amulet. Okay. While enjoying a moment beside a fire, you spy a strange figure approaching your camp. It's a goblin dressed in what must pass for goblin finery. From beneath a filthy fox pelt, serving as an ill-fitting wig, the goblin winks at you with wild red eyes. Ha! Aha! I've been roaming for hours trying to find you. We must get this over with quickly if I have any hope of getting all the people on my list before sunrise. Is it Santa? Santa Goblin? It lowers a sack from its shoulder. Now, from within my sack, I can conjure whatever your heart desires. The goblin's voice trails off as he examines his sack. Well, I could, if there wasn't a blooming great big hole in it. His head disappears entirely into the bag until his bulbous nose protrudes from the breach. A new plan, then. The goblin pulls out his last trinkets. What do I get? A sword, an axe, or a shield? I don't normally play with axes, so I'll do that. Perform a powerful strike that causes 250% damage on a single target when activated. Against corrupted enemies, Bash causes additional damage to armor. Bash deals additional damage to armor and enemies while they block, susceptible to evade, cannot riposte. Okay, so there's different abilities. Yeah, I still want the axe. Yes, I would like to equip the warrior's axe. A wise choice. Now I must go. There are many others I must visit before I can rest. With your empty bag with a hole in it. The goblin runs off into the night, his fox wig flapping in the evening breeze. You can change equipment in the inventory. How do I open the inventory? Probably start. No. Okay, so it's the back button on this Xbox gamepad. Okay. Alright, so find the leader of the thieves and retrieve your amulet. Okay, so I'm just moving through the cards. This is it's more of a tabletop RPG than a card battler. Excuse me. Your journey through a forest is interrupted by an inquisitive child. Are you searching for the forest folk? My uncle says that these folk they used to walk these woods giving out gifts. I want to find one and ask for a lemon cake. So the Santa Goblin? Maybe it's talking about? As they dash off to peer under a nearby log, the child shouts back, "Remember, if you meet the forest folk, get me a lemon cake." In the other direction, an eerie song hangs in the air. You attempt to find its origin.
Every element of the game has been improved, even those that seem at first glance familiar. Do not worry, you will soon understand the nuances.
So I have a 75% chance of figuring out what's going on here? Okay, let's see what happens. Cool. You follow the song through the thicket and stream until you find an open glade bathed in golden sunlight. You find an aged maiden, her posture bent like the boughs of a forest. Aged maiden. Isn't that a contradiction? Isn't a maiden supposed to be young? Let me Google that. A girl or young woman, especially an unmarried one. Yeah, because I think an old unmarried woman would be like a spinster. It has been 12 winters since I had a visitor. Her voice is a whisper, yet it thunders in your ears. You may visit me when you are in need, adventurer.
This is yours now. Even if you lose the challenge, you have earned this token.
Okay. So my understanding is this old dude playing the game is, like, after me for revenge, I think? Who knows?
Nothing could be more fitting now than meeting the mage who started this all. Or at least, started it all for you.
A trail of fallen trees and distraught farmers leads you to the thieves who stole your amulet. It seems their infighting has only gotten worse. The bandits surround their former leader, weapons drawn. Everyone will get their fair share. There's no need for violence, the leader implores. Whoever heard of a thief talking about fair shares, spits one. You turn up and boss us around and we barely stabbed anyone. It's been days since I've stabbed someone. Days! This guy likes to stab people. The leader notices you approaching and waves you over. As much as I'd love to continue the discussion regarding stabbings, I'm afraid I have urgent business with my associate here. As he greets you, he whispers, "Keep me alive and there'll be plenty of gold for your trouble." Tell him gold cannot replace the amulet who stole, or tell him he will pay in blood for his thievery. Let's do that first one. He holds up a finger. First rule of negotiation, never let them know what you want. Kill my associates and I'll gladly return your amulet. Ever reliable, the thieves draw their blades to mug you. The leader hurries away to hide. Okay. Give us your stuff or we'll stab you, growls one of them. I bet it was the same one who was talking about stabbing a minute ago. Consider your options. Either fight them or give them all your food and gold. How many of them are there? It looks like 4, according to that card at the bottom right. Should I move myself? I'm gonna move myself because it seems like there's a good empty space right here. Okay. You draw your weapon and prepare to deal with the miscreants. Thieves evade heavy weapons more frequently. You can change equipment in the inventory. Is my axe a heavy weapon? It might be a heavy weapon. That might not have been the best option. It said that in the first fight. Ah, great. Oh. Ah, great. I am not doing so well this time. Well. Oh boy. So when it glows, is that my special attack? Okay. There we go, just one left. I feel like these transitions are way too long. With the battle resolved, the thief leader nods in approval at the carnage before him. He holds out a hand. The name's Malaclips, Bard Extraordinaire. His smile fades under your withering glare. Sensing your anger, he raises his hands in surrender. Wait, let's not be hasty. We're on the same side here. I'm an upstanding citizen just like you. I've been working with the thieves, yes, but only for the greater good. Are you like Robin Hood? No, really, they were killing people before I came along. I know it seems bad, but look. He pulls out an amulet from his pocket and presses it into your hands. All is forgiven, yes? You stare at the amulet. It does not look familiar. Oh, Malaclips says, scratching his head. He opens a small satchel. So which one's yours? Oh boy. Do I get perks based on the amulet, maybe? No? Okay. So, do I want the lion, the pharaoh, the ox, or the eagle? I like the look of the eagle. But my gut's telling me pharaoh. Let's do pharaoh. Sun King amulet. That suits you. Very familiar facial structure. Say, you know what? I'm lonely. You're lonely. We should work together. I have befriended Malaclips the Trickster. I knew this was going to happen. I should have called it. But I totally thought this in my head, that I was going to be friends with this guy. Like, as soon as it said that the other bandits were, like, turning on him, I'm like, oh, great, I'm going to save him and we're going to be friends. Okay. We should probably get to know one another, seeing as we're going to be friends for life, Malaclips says. Tell me, where are you from? Where am I from? Oh, wait, is this an interaction thing? Sitting around the fire. Holy crap, those forearms. Oh, okay, now I get to work on my character. I do not like the mohawk. Not a fan. Okay, I have no idea what these are supposed to look like. Am I from a city? From the country? I have no idea what any of this is. I like this one. Sure. What kind of hairstyle do I want? Gosh, does it have to be this mohawk or bald? Great. That is weird. It's like a straight out flying ponytail. That hair has to be filthy. Okay, that one works. What color do I want it? Does it have to be this mohawk? I hate this mohawk. Yeah, I like the black. Black's okay. Oh, so you're just literally choosing the amulet that sits on your chest. Outfit color. Okay. I guess that's not bad. Oh, that's nice. I like that one. I like the white. Next to finish. Can I not have a different hairstyle? That sucks. Okay, we're losing a point because the hairstyles suck. Other than that, it's actually been a pretty nice, enjoyable, easy to understand game. I have no idea what the backstory is, but that's because this is the second one. That's my own fault. Or, no, it's Epic's fault for not giving away the first one as well as the second one. But I wonder if I can change my appearance and backstory later. Probably not. From the Reach, eh? You don't say. Good sorts from the Reach. Very trusting. I don't trust you as far as I can throw you, Malaclips. I need to eat and heal. Oh, by the way, I mean we, friend, owe many to the Vignus of the Thieves Guild. He's quite angry with us. We should journey to Meyer Bridge together to appease him. Some gold might help. I don't like this guy. Can I leave him alone? Although, come to think of it, I'm rather busy. Malaclips eyes a pretty trader hiking up the road. So, it'd be best if you got the gold, and I'll meet you there. I mean, I guess it's inevitable that I quote-unquote befriended him, but whatever. Alright, so now I gotta go get gold. But, inventory. Can I not just go eat? Ow. Whatever. Okay, I guess all we can do is go forward.
Smaller pieces of our fates shattered into fragments. Collect enough, and your reward will come in time.
Okay, so the little thing at the bottom of the arm wrestling card. To enter a competition of strength at a fair, a gold prize is available to the winner. It's an arm wrestling contest. In the first round of the competition, your opponent is the diminutive Roland, a halfling from a traveling troupe of acrobats. Don't underestimate small guys. I have 2 rolls remaining.
These dice are another small game embedded in our game.
What'd I roll? Target was 10, I got
victory.
11. I win!
You are learning.
I mean, that was totally chance. Roland is no match for your strength. He gives a disappointed backflip off the table and collects his meager winnings, then cartwheels out the door. Cool, I got 10 gold. Hi, Lily. Please don't move the microphone closer to me. See if I can lock that down a little bit. You take your reward from the purser on the way out of the tavern. When you return, you'll compete in the next round for a larger prize.
The roads have become even
something
more deadly since the Empire has come to power, despite their promises of the opposite.
The road ahead is blocked by an overturned carriage and a woman calling for help. Please help, she cries. I've been robbed by a band of thugs. Is there anything you can do? If I assist her, I have to shoot for 12 on the dice. And what did I roll? 4 die? 3 die. Lily, you're kind of in the way. No, I really don't need you to be right there. Can't you just, like, sit over there somewhere? Yeah, over there is nice. Stop, Lily. Nah. Just stay over there. Get comfy right there. There you go. Very sweet girl. Do I want to risk it and try to roll for 12? I mean, this smells hella like a trap. I don't feel like being an asshole on this one. Alright then, so we're rolling 3, shooting for 12. Did not get 12. Choose which dice to re-roll. The lowest one. Now let's roll them all. Yes! Barely. Thank you, the woman says as you help her from the carriage. Please accept this gift as a token of my gratitude. Oh, what did I get? 3 supplies. Sweet. I need to eat some. Oh, and 10 gold. So I have 30 gold, 20 supplies, and 58 health.
Celebrations in aid of what? You see how quickly the actions of the usurper are turned into tales for children.
Nearing the sleepy hamlet of Dulwich, yeah, Dull, you find the villagers in the midst of some kind of celebration. Much of the activity concerns a large paper and wood statue depicting a fearsome warrior looming triumphantly over a prone lizard man. Yeah, I'll just follow the parade. The parade ends in the town square. You watch as the villagers take turns smashing the statue with the club and gathering the food and gold that spills out. A local notices your interest and asks if you'd like a turn. Let's watch somebody go first. This feels pretty trappy too. You allow a young girl ahead of you in the queue and act of courtesy that grants you the opportunity to see how this works. The crowd cheers enthusiastically as the child smacks the lizardman's ankle with the club and gathers a few coins and a wrapped sweetbread that fall out. It's soon your turn. You accept the blindfold and take the club into your hands. So I have a 1 in 4 chance of a huge success, 50% chance of a success, and quarter chance of failure. I used 3 different measurements there. Did I cut myself at some point? Oh yeah. A really shallow cut across my finger, like not even any blood. Okay, I feel like that one. Aha! Yatta! As you say in Japanese. You bring the club down with a thunderous crack that silences the crowd. As the statue splits open, they erupt into a boisterous war. Coins and sweets flow freely from the huge cavity you created. Cool. You survey the spoils and try to scoop them up before anyone else can. What'd I get? 8 food and 25 gold. Sweet. Wait. No, I want gold. Dang it. Okay. I want this last one. 5 food. Yeah, let me try one more. Okay, so I have a 25% chance of not getting anything, but that one feels good. There we go, 20 gold. I'm good with that. No. Well, I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Do I drop anything I've got? I'll do one more. 50-50 whether I'll get anything. And if if I don't, I'll find out what happens. And I'm curious about that. Okay, I failed. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so there was really no risk to trying again. Sweet. So am I going left, or am I going right? Left or right? Left or right? I typically go left.
Water is a symbol for the many thoughts that churn beneath the surface. What is it you're thinking of? What concern is worrying at your mind? Let it fall into the waters beneath.
Okay. While crossing a stone bridge, you suddenly find yourself confronted by a villainous band. Yay, more thieves. You could stand and fight the thieves, or throw yourself at the mercy of the river below. Do I want to fight, or do I want to leap into the river? There's 4 of them. Looks like they might have some armor. That might be good for using my axe. Yeah, I'll fight them. I need to get better at dodging, timing things. So they're armored. Guards, the first line of defense against any who would question the Empire. Empire enemies wear armor that reduces damage by 3, rendering light weapons less effective. It's a good thing I have a heavy weapon. Yeah. Ah. Dang it. Really gonna stop anyway. Damn, my reaction times are way down right now. I don't understand why. Cool. Alright. I really wish it would let me, like, eat food more often. Or make me eat food more often. Having spilled your enemy's blood, you search the bodies for anything useful. Okay, so they are dead. What do I get? Oh, I got armor. Do I want a sword or a shield? Let's get a sword. I equipped the sword. Oh, cool. Wait. Oh, okay. And to the rest. So I do have to cover
Here we
everything.
come to the end of the beginning. Running errands for mages. This will become a theme, I dare say.
You arrive at Maya Ridge as the sun begins to dip below the horizon. Whoop. Sorry about that. My ears get really... I want to call it watery, but really you don't get water in your ears unless you've been swimming. They generate a whole bunch of wax all at once, and it's uncomfortable. This is honestly not bad. I'm enjoying the balance between the story and the simplicity of the cards and the RPG, like the tabletop RPG-ness. I do wish, and maybe it'll get there, but I do wish there was a little more to the combat. It's not that it's too hard. I just wish I had more opportunity to not get hit than
I
dodging.
am right here, and we have things to do.
Yeah, hush. You find Malaclips perusing a section of cheeses by the market. Ah, if it isn't my good friend the adventurer. Did you bring the gold? Vignis has arranged to meet us at the graveyard. I'm gonna have to fight Vignis. You wonder whether the spot was chosen for its seclusion or for its easy body disposal. That is a very valid question. Vignis meets Malaclips with a sly grin. Looks like you turned up after all, and with a lackey in tow. We had our doubts, you know. Vignis cracks his knuckles and giggles. Well now, Malaclips, convince me. What's to stop me cutting off your head today? Anarchist of Greed. Those are Molotovs. And what's that in the middle? It kind of looks like duck's feet, but I know that's not right. Can't tell. You reveal your gold as Malaclips scrounges in his pockets for some too. The heavy satchel of riches lands at Vignis's feet with a thud that echoes through the silence of the cemetery. Why do I lose 50 gold? Why do I have to lose all my gold? That's our deal done, Malaclips says, worry obvious in his voice. No need for any further troubles. I'm sorry, Mal, Vignis grins. You should have known the guild was never going to let you pay with cash stolen from our members in the first place. That's not where it came from. Of course I have to fight. Whatever. Alright. Oh, Mindy's resting her paw on my arm and her head on her paw. I gotta show this. Vignis the Crazed. Treacherous and greedy, a dangerous combination. Anarchists throw flaming bombs that cause fire damage. Your armor is no use to you here. Well, it's a good thing I don't really have any armor. Okay then. Ah! Okay, let me get rid of the mobs, the ads, whatever you call them. Really hope I don't die. Ah! Oh, I can defend with Y? Ah, crap. Come on, don't die. The other Robert. The dodging is a little clunky. Down to 16 health. You, little one, needs to die. Alright. Ah, crap. Ooh, I am very close to dying. Very close to dying. I'm like one hit from dying. Electric. Execution. Oh, I got an achievement. Cool. Post shave? Is that something about like winning with less than 25% health or something? Malaclips, or less than 10 health. Malaclips scratches his chin thoughtfully. It seems you can do with someone savvy to help you navigate these tricky matters of diplomacy. Like maybe. Excuse me, like maybe killing everyone wasn't the best idea. Come, let us discuss our partnership over an ale or two. Okay, so do I get my gold back?
Well done. You have cleared the first challenge, and now we can move on to the next.
So I pick one? Oh, I get two. Cardinal Blade, Bastion of Purification. Is that a shield? Do I get all four of them? Cool. Tarts, pies, and exotic lies. Fork in the road. Arm wrestling. Oh, okay. So I get these little, whatever they're called. Oh, okay. Shadow beasts have entered the realm. Fiend in need and the peasant's son. So I get all these, I guess, story cards that I can go play. I was supposed to ask her for a lemon pie for that kid.
Welcome to my challenges. Together, we will traverse 22 paths of wisdom and despair.
Oh my gosh, 22.
In the hope of awakening.
That sounds like a long time. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, let's go meet the magician.
Nothing here is coincidence. The answer to every question is in the cards if you but look.
Rescue the missing Empire soldiers from a town plagued with corruption. So I prepare to fight the corrupted, and I lose gold for every Empire soldier killed. So I gotta avoid the Empire. Why? Recommend. The Goblin can recommend you a deck built from suggested cards. While good, he's no match for an experienced player.
You may take their recommendations if you wish. They will be sufficient for now.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing here. Okay, so what have we got here? So I'm gonna see these things on the encounter. Maleclipse's problem. Arm wrestling again. Okay, I got a token and an unknown reward for this. I get a shard, gold, and it's a dice game. Fork in the road is unknown. Peasant's son is unknown. And when I run into a distressed damsel, I gain gold food. It's a dice. If I fail, it's a thieves ambush. And then down here. Okay, so I don't need to do this because I don't need to fight the Empire's guards. Market thief. A token and don't know what. I know what. Fiend in need. I think. Okay, so I'm gonna replace arm wrestling. Well, let's see. No. How do I? Okay, so okay. I'm gonna replace arm wrestling with the fiend in need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I need to remove something too. And I'm gonna ditch the distressed damsel as well. Wait, what? Wait. Are these my encounters down here at the bottom? Okay, that's... okay. Alright, I want a fiend in need. I want Maleclipse's problem. I want a fork in the road. I want the old maiden. I want the peasant's son. Okay. I don't want deep water. I don't know why it put that down there. Okay. Alright, exit continue. And equipment. What am I going to bring with me? Shield, warrior's axe, soldier sword, cardinal blade, bastion purification. I don't have anything besides this, so this is fine. And I only have one companion, so this is fine. Alright. So this is interesting. It's
a casual call to heroism.
RPG.
How many adventures start thus?
What's it called? Real-time combat.
100 years I have thought about nothing but the game. I was defeated. It is true. I became complacent long before then. I thought I knew everything about the game and what it could be. Now you see before you the extent of my research. I have crafted this game anew.
Okay. conversation with the fur trader is interrupted as Malaclips arrives in a flurry. The whispers speak of trouble at the edge of the Empire. The town of Westwind is suffering against the Blight. Let's find out more about Westwind. What is it? What do I want to know? A small garrison is meant to be protecting the town, but apparently they're all either dead, missing, or drunk. Great. What makes Westwind special? I've traveled far to escape the oppression of the Empire. Westwind gave me my freedom, and I intend to return the favor. Who answered that? The fur trader or Malaclips? Where is Westwind? Westwind sits on the outer edge of the Empire. While the Emperor focuses on the capital, its nobles and merchants, those at the fringes are neglected. Not a surprise. Alright, let's go to Westwind. You return to the markets and ask if any traders headed to Westwind might need an escort. There are 3 options: a stonemason, a food wagon, and a weaponsmith. A stonemason is way less likely to get robbed, except he's probably carrying a good bit of money. Food wagon is 100% going to get robbed. Weaponsmith, if I help him, he might give me or make me a weapon. I'm going to go with the weaponsmith. But my gut is saying stonemason now. I'm going to go with stonemason then. Alright, let's go to the inventory. I want to equip this new sword. Wait, what happened to my cardinal sword? What happened to those new things I got? You hitch an uneventful ride with the stonemason. You arrive at the town of Westwind. To defend the town, you'll need to locate as many Empire soldiers as you can before the Blight invades. Okay, so I'm following this path, so I don't necessarily have to go and find them.
The Empire reaches too far. The North has gone from a loose collection of tribes to something to truly fear.
Oh boy. You find some Imperial soldiers strung up by Northerners. Great. Fight to free them or pay to free them. It looks like it's three Northerners. So, let's try that. One-handed weapons are recommended against Northerners. You can change equipment in the inventory. Where is my nice new sword? Yeah, okay. Whatever.
Let us see if the mage can help you here.
Why would the mage help me? I haven't even seen the mage yet. It's an interesting load screen, at least. Wait, is that Malaclips? Is he gonna help me? Oh, he's a bard, a magician, a jester, and a vagabond. When activated, Malaclips casts a protective spell on you that can block a single hit. And so that's left bumper. Okay.
If nothing else, I'll get a song out of this.
Ah! Malaclips, keep him busy, shit. Ah! This is not going well. So Northerners are essentially Nordic, Vikings, Norse. That's what I meant. No Nords. Nords like Skyrim. I win. Lost half my health, but I win. Yeah. Ooh. 25 life. With the Northerners dead, you free the soldiers. I gain 2 recruits. Okay. See, when I read strung up, I hear hung by the neck.
Your companion has his own story to tell. We must wonder if this is a tale of a hero or a villain.
You arrive at the city markets to meet with Malaclipse's associate. You find him sitting on a blanket by the sewer gates. You can't tell whether he's a goblin, a human, or an animate pile of greasy rags. A few wilted daisies and duckweeds tied with rope are flopped on the ground around him. Merc, Malaclipse calls to the creature, arms outstretched. I have a favor to ask of you, my handsome friend. The greasy goblin man raises a hand to stop the bard's prattle. 10 gold first, you know that. Malaclipse looks at you expectantly. Why do I have to give him the gold? Is it gonna be a jerk? The goblin man looks affronted. Malaclipse places a consoling hand on him. Don't be mad. She doesn't know about how our kind work. Merc crosses his arms and turns his back to you. Malaclipse makes soothing noises. Look here, Merc. We'll be back before you know it with the gold, okay? Okay, let me give him the gold. Malaclipse steps forward as Merc counts the coins. Merc, old bean, the bard looks furtively around before... Merc, old bean. The bard looks furtively around before quickly waving at his shoulder. I require help in removing a certain illness. Merc considers Malaclipse for a while. That kind of information costs more than a few coins. You splutter indignantly. I would require a test of skill from her. He turns and points at you. Pick a flower and eat it. The greasy florist displays his meager wares. Malaclipse nods as if this were a fair request. Okay, so am I gonna eat a daisy, a forget-me-not, or the luminous purple flower? I want the glowy one! The flower has a crispy, burnt texture. Do I get fire magic? Also, is Merc the... Uh-oh. I'm shooting for 15. Do I get it? I got 5, 9, and 1. Okay. So I need another... Do I re-roll the 4 and the 1? Because I'd have to get a 5 if I roll just the 1. Okay. Let's give it a try. Now what? Do I die?
The dice are fair, and thus you have lost this round.
You feel an intense wave of heat emanate from your stomach to your neck, and you collapse to the floor. You wake to Malaclipse splashing with water. Merc is left, and you see him attempting to steal a seed bun from the baker's stall. We'll come back later and try again. Great. Okay. Man. Okay.
Your supplies are running low.
Oh,
Make
they
your
are.
choices carefully.
The shopkeeper nods to you as you enter. Adventurer, how's the world out there? Let's buy some food. Oh, crap. Oh, boy. What about equipment? I have the cardinal blade and the passion of purification. Why? Can I sell anything? Is this an extra warrior's axe? Oh, I have a villager's axe and a warrior's axe. Can I sell the villager's axe? No, of course not. Okay, so if I sell this, I'll have 14. Get none of these. Well, a shield, but I have a shield. Or I can get another 3 food. Wow, this is rough. I don't like this. I'm not used to having so little gold.
They place themselves in these dire positions, and then expect a hero to come rescue them when things become too much.
He's not wrong. While patrolling the outskirts of Westwind, you hear the clash of steel and the unmistakable groan of corrupted. Oh boy. Your investigation leads you to a distressed nobleman perched on the roof of his carriage. Thank the gods! I was heading to tea with Duke Gilbert when we were ambushed. Okay, so if I save this guy, I'll probably get a good reward. My footmen left me here to fight them off, but a brawl has now dispersed into the forest. But the brawl has now dispersed into the forest. The noble peers fearfully at the tree line. If you stay here and protect me, I can pay. How important is it to recruit soldiers? I'm gonna go after the soldiers. I have 2 allies. You rush into the forest and quickly encounter a squad of Empire soldiers battling the corrupted. So I have 2 allies against 3 corrupted. I have no idea what's special about corrupted. How I'm supposed to fight them. Oh, and I also have what's-his-face? Malaclips as an ally. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's creepy. Inflicted. The first touches of corruption bring forth the darkest elements of their victims. Infected enemies are feeble, causing them to be knocked down when health is low. Use a finisher before they recover. Okay. Cool. I don't think I got hit at all. This is not bad. I have 2 complaints about this game, but I don't remember what the first one was. I'll have to watch back and figure out what it was. But the second complaint is that I don't have enough gold. I don't know if that's my own fault. Or if I'm... Give me the damn Bastion of Purification. Give it to me.
A shield in more ways than one.
Okay, with the corrupted dispatch, the soldiers turn to you. I'm sure we could have handled it, but thanks for stepping in. I guess we have to go back to escorting His Highness Sir Quivering Blanket of Mumsy off to this palace. You get bonus dice for each soldier you save. Sweet. Do I want to offer them gold? Or I can't offer them gold to protect Westwind. I don't have enough. Let's appeal to their sense of duty. Okay, because I saved more of them, I get extra dice to throw. I got 20. Okay. Your inspiring speech wins over the remaining soldiers. I got 2 recruits. Cool. 4 soldiers recruited. Can I go back and eat a flower again? No. Okay. Okay.
Here we begin to see one of the small ways I've changed the game. Each challenge differs both in their rules and their objectives. Even those cards which were once the stairs now vary per challenge, as you will see.
I have no idea what that means, but okay. The Westwind bell tower chimes feverishly. The town crier bellows, "There's corrupted inside the town! They broke through the sewers and into Loose Lane. Our brave soldiers have gone down there to sort it out." You arrive to find Westwind's few remaining soldiers huddled at the entrance to its poorest area, Loose Lane. We cannot let the corruption spread. For the good of the town, we must dispose of anyone who's been tainted, even a little. I have nothing left to explore, so I may as well go join the soldiers. Alright. So I have 3 soldiers with me, plus Malaclips against 3 Blight. So it's 5 against 3. Should be easy, theoretically. That sounds
By sea and sun, fate and fane!
back gets itchy, pressed up against the seat. Man, supposedly I'm on ultra low latency, but the stream is like a minute or two behind. Yeah, it's a good ways behind. Although that may just be my streaming software. Okay. With the corrupted threat removed, you've ensured that these soldiers survive to aid the town's defense. Okay, gained 3 recruits, so now I have 7. Cool. The soldiers help you scavenge what you can from the remains of the poor souls taken by the corruption. Braggart. Gain plus 15 fame until you lose any gambit, then discard this card. Any number of blessings can be equipped at one time. Transient blessings are discarded when certain conditions are met. Oh, okay. Fame. This braggart blessing is a transient blessing. Okay. I don't know what fame does. Also got 3 food. Cool. Okay, so now we move to basically a different section of the map. What is... I have no idea what's which direction. Let's go right. I have a good feeling about right.
Age turns us all. She has done rather better than I in the time that has passed.
Walking through a shady forest, you encounter a frail old maiden. She stops to greet you. For centuries, I have helped the mortals who find themselves lost in my forest. Is there anything that may help you with your journey? Ask for supplies, a longer life, or gold. Gold would be really useful, so would supplies. Longer life, does that mean healing? Yeah, let's ask for gold. No amount of gold will satisfy a mortal, but if that is what you wish... Her ancient voice falters on the words, as if long unused. Gold, 10 gold.
The shadow folk appear to have found your trail.
The who does? You follow frenzied rumors of vampires and werebeasts to a derelict farm in the lowlands. A thin farmer tilling the rocky soil looks up at you in desperate hope. Looks up in desperate hope at your approach. Please, our little Timus was taken by a monster with bloody claws and gleaming eyes. They came through the walls. He points a shaking finger at the hills. Sure enough, you find the boy huddled at the back of a menacing cave. As you draw near, hulking, cloaked figures emerge from the shadows to surround you. Do the soldiers help me with, like, the werewolves? Elder of Shadow. Ooh, that doesn't look fun. Hero, one of the beasts hiss. We knew you would take this simple bait. Now relinquish your power. You draw your weapon. Shadows can counterattack. Light weapons are recommended. Oh wait, you can change equipment in the inventory. Okay. Yes, give me the Bastion of Purification. Good God. What happened to that sword I got? Do I have anything different here? No. Okay, and then I've got a blessing. Alright. Lego! Okay, so I don't have any of the soldiers with me. They only help me with the blight, I guess. Make sure my camera's still working. Still on. Oh, what happened? Don't tell me it's exposed. Okay, no. That looks unpleasant. Shadow Elder. The royal lines of Lissahora House are blessed with privilege and, more importantly, power. Elders can summon shadows before entering Blood Madness. Use Evade to avoid their attacks. Okay, then.
I hope this works!
Oh, crap. Well, he's lost his... or he temporarily lost his... But damn it! Come on. How do I defend him? got hit once? No. I got hit 2 or 3 times. Okay. Weeping, the peasant falls to embrace his son. Thank the gods, Timus. Thank the gods. The small family gathers a dusty bundle of what they can in gratitude. 10 max life. Okay. And add 10 life. Nice. Well, that was useful. I might want to bring that one on the next section.
Commerce thrives in even the most unusual of locations.
Commerce, he says. Okay. The shopkeeper nods to you as you enter. Adventurer, how's the world out there? Oh, okay. So I have 15 gold. Okay. Okay, so what I'm thinking here is if I can sell the axe, now I'll only have 24, I won't have enough to buy the cardinal blade. I'll have enough to buy a soldier's sword, but I swear I already had that. What is the merchant's ring? What does that do? Reveal shop encounters at the start of each new map, and any number... Okay, I can have as many rings as I want. It's not that important to me. I will buy some food. Okay. Alright, that's all I can afford. Well, technically I can afford one more food, but... yeah, let's continue around this way.
Now your chance presents itself. At last, stand in the defense of the peasantry.
I'm gonna go
Noble
look for more
traits you display already.
Okay, I'm gonna go back. Okay, I guess I can go this way.
Another chance to redeem yourself. Let's see how you handle it this time.
Alright. Let's see what we got. I gotta look up... yeah, what are the controls again? Controls. Okay. Defend is Y. Okay. Bash is B. Alrighty. Raider. Oh, even stronger Northerners. Awesome. From the frozen darkness of the north they come. Northerners can perform combo attacks, use riposte with single-handed weapons to deal extra damage immediately after you hit there.
Don't let them hit me! I'm too handsome for violence.
Ah. This is not gonna go well. This is not going well. Ah, damn it. Ah. Okay, I still have 73 health, and there's only one of them left. Okay. Wow, they were not as tough as they looked. I can't believe that's a little high. Give me the damn soldier's sword. Yes. Yes, I want to equip it. Oh. Yay, 2 recruits. So that's 9 recruits now.
Life itself.
Moving on.
In exchange for life.
A fiend in need. As you hike through the mountains, one fine day, you come across an injured traveler. Though he's clearly deeply wounded and barely moving, you sense something disturbing about the cloaked figure and approach with caution. You, mortal, come here, the creature commands, his voice rasping. I need sustenance to heal myself, and you will provide it. You draw your weapon, and the beast weakly raises its arm to defend itself. Spare me, and I will make it worth your while. I definitely want to find out how. 3 days ago, I don't want to do the voice anymore. 3 days ago, I happened to feast upon one of your kind, a holy man of some nature, I believe, who can no doubt cure you of your wounds. Grant me a pittance of your blood to restore my strength, and I swear I shall bring him to you. We of the list never break our word. Okay, wish me luck. As you lower your blade, he suddenly lunges at you. Ah, crap. The creature continues to draw blood from your arm. I'm gonna wait. This is not good. I'm gonna give it one more try. Fine. Oh, I would have recovered my full strength in time, I've no doubt, but I admit you have been a boon to me this night. Oh boy. He gestures at the darkness, saying the humans who dared to think they could best me in combat lie fallen in a clearing to the south. Their ambition was as foolish as their deaths were quick, but perhaps they had something that would be of use to you. The shadows seem to gather about this person until nothing remains. I add an encounter card to the deck. Okay, you set out with a flaming torch and soon arrive at the scene of slaughter. A dozen armed men have recently been butchered here. Among the remains you find no decent equipment, just the tools of farmers and provincial soldiers. As you leave the carnage, you step on a blade hidden in the shadows of
To the
grass.
victor go the spoils.
Cool,
Do not
nice
wield a
sword.
weapon you do not wish to see turned against you one day.
Yeah, I want to equip it. Oh boy. Okay.
In your life, you will have wandered endless intersections, yet this one sticks with you. Why? What is it in your memory that catches here?
You tell me, dude. You're the dealer. Okay, you arrive at a signpost detailing the possible path north and south. Malaclips sniffs the air. My magical senses are pulling me toward the north. It smells like someone is baking a cinnamon pie somewhere up ahead. Wait. Wait, do I not get anything from that? Was that like a free space? Okay, whatever.
This sadly is what passes for a magician in these troubled times. Centuries I spent administering the game of life and death, all to make our kind powerful, all dust now.
All dust now. Oh boy. So I have 30 health, and I'm about to get into a fight. Awesome. As night cloaks west wind, you can sense the corruption rising from the shadows all around you. You survey any soldiers you've managed to recruit. I get 9. You've scoured the land and brought together every available Empire soldier to the defense of Westwind. Oh boy. And 9 enemies. You must survive till morning when Imperial forcements will arrive. I have some fame, so let's try the rousing speech. Oh crap, I have a 1 in 4 chance. Crap. 1 in doubt, Pixie. Dang it. The soldiers appear unmoved by your words and remain tense and fearful. Awesome. I guess if I make sure to wake the camera after every loading screen, or during every loading screen. The terror of light. I hope all 9 of these guys aren't on the screen. Yeah, they are. Awesome. Oops. Terror of Westwind. As the final vestiges of humanity are erased, the terror awakes. Use Bash to break the terror's corrupted armor and defeat it with a finisher before it regenerates.
With all these soldiers.
All right.
You don't think you could have played me home?
It's like they're not even attacking. It's not a problem. I'm not complaining. Ah, crap. Oh, crap. No, I don't want to do this. Ah, crap. Crap, crap. No, I don't want to fight you yet. Ah, crap. That was not good. Okay, so there's one more. Let me get him out of the way, and then we can all go after the big guy. Oh, crap. This is not going super well. Crap. Oh, boy. Get out of the way. Damn it. Blood stains the ground beneath your corpse. Great. Do I get to try again?
Combat solves so little. It has ended this, however.
For giving your life to save an injured shadow beast, I get another knight's sword. So do I have to play through it again? Wait, go back. Campaign, adventure, and endless. Oh, okay, I gotta get DLC. Does it mean I have to do the whole thing again? Okay. So... Fork in the road reveals the map to the north and south. That is not useful. Gain life. Quest, trade life. Trade life for... No, I'll remove that one. Give me the market thief. Give me the target's pies and exotic lies. And then the peasant's son. What did I get from that? I could gain anything. But I'm fighting the thing with shadows. No, let me arm wrestle. Okay. Equipment. Yes, I want to bring all of this. See, I have the cardinal blade. Give it to me. Let me use it. Let me equip it. Great, I have to start over. Awesome.
Already
this is gonna
we
be the
see
last
the
bit.
Empire abdicating its role and leaving the protection of their people to the lazy, thoughtless, and malign.
Alright, so we're trying to recruit the magician.
I have tried to anticipate the changes the usurper might make. 22 challenges I offer you that will help you to understand the many ways in which the cards may fall.
This
I
guy
do not know
doesn't make
what
any sense.
Callus will do when we meet him, but I hope you will be ready when we arrive.
I thought you were getting revenge. Maybe not against me? Against the usurper, whoever that is? Okay, so I went this with the stonemason last time and nothing happened. I have full life. Let's go with the weaponsmith this time. You arrange an uncomfortable ride jammed in among the many weapon tools of a weaponsmith headed far west. And I get an axe for it. Okay, I can sell that. You arrive at the town of Westwind. To defend the town, you need to locate as many Empire soldiers as you can, blah, blah, blah. Alright.
They got themselves into this mess. I don't see why you should get them out.
Because I need them to help fight the bad guys at the end. One-handed weapons are recommended against Northerners. Oh crap, I forgot to... Well, I've got the knight's sword. last I remember. So we'll give it a shot.
I'll have you know my friend here is killed far better than you.
Recommended light weapons, but I'm kicking some ass with heavy weapons. I definitely took that hit. Alright, so I got hit once. So it's more of a card RPG. Got a soldier's sword, and I recruited the 2 soldiers. Cool, got 15 gold. 2 recruits. Nice.
In my day, thieves kept their distance. None would pickpocket a mage for fear of failure, or worse, success.
Success. The Market Bazaar is a hive of activity. Traders from across the lands call out to passersby to sell their wares. As the sun beats down upon the crowded street, you pause briefly to draw water from a fountain. You feel something tug on the inside of your tunic. Turning quickly, you discover a pickpocket making off with some of your belongings. You jump to your feet and catch a glimpse of the thief as they weave through the crowd.
Now you wager for more than mere success and failure. You choose the very stakes themselves.
Damn it! I just lose 10 gold. Great. So I didn't get that trinket, whatever it was. What do they call those?
Let us learn what sort
wrestling.
you are. Strong, clever,
Second round of
wise.
the competition, sit
The
opposite
circumstances
age,
under
frame with
which you
nothing to
come
it.
here
Ghost
put
what
the
once
lie
was
to
silencer
that.
for the Thieves Guild. I don't want to rest. Oh, shoot. Okay, I have 3 die to get 12. What do I got? 11. Yeah, let me reroll this 1. Anything but a 1 will win. There we go. Company crumples in defeat almost instantly. You're lucky I'm not 20 or 30 years younger, he says, grumbling. Cool, I get 20 gold. You take your reward from the purser on your way out, blah, blah, blah. Alright, moving on. So, I gotta buy some food. Wait, I could have bought 10 food? Dang it. I didn't see that. And sell equipment. Well, hold on. Let me look at my inventory. So I have a soldier's sword, warrior's axe, and a villager's axe. Why won't it let me use that fancy sword or the knight's sword that I got? Or I guess if I died, I didn't keep the knight's sword. But why won't it let me? Okay, so I can't actually sell any equipment because unless does it say I have more than one of these. See, this is unclear about how this works. Yeah, I'll just leave. Did I buy anything here? Did I buy some leather armor? I'll just leave. Been kind of tired. No, I don't want to sell that. I want to leave. No, it's at the top. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, join the soldiers. So there are 2 soldiers already there. I brought 2 with me, and Malekith's enemy against 3 blighted.
Oh.
Utterly ordinary. Wait, when did my hair get so long?
by sea and sun, fate and fame!
Finish him. Okay. No hits that time, as evidenced by the shield that only takes one hit that I started at the beginning and didn't use. Alright. Got 2 soldiers. No, I got 4 recruits. Oh wow, I have 6 total. Nice. 1 equipment from 2. Give me the shield. Fancy shield. Yes. I got 3 food. Sweet. Alright. Let's go this way this time. So, do I want more health? Do I want more supplies? Or do I want gold? I want gold. Did I get 20 from her last time, or was it just 10? I feel like it might have been 20.
Always treat those
Okay,
who
don't know this
feed you with respect. Even I stand by this rule, and I have respect for few.
You chance upon a wooden cart, overflowing with pears, pies, and many items otherwise. A wonderful smell wafts from the cart. Malcolm shakes his head. Poor old Chester. This is why you should never be seduced by the wiles of women coin slave. They'll break your heart and leave you selling your lemon tarts with little business sense. The old farmer hawks his wares to passers-by. Tarts, pies, and exotic fruits. Chester gives you a jolly wave. What would you like to buy on this fine morning? Do I want to buy tarts, pies, or exotic fruits? Exotic fruits is... Chester passes you a bag of what appears to be pebbles. He insists they're fruits from the desert lands, encouraging you to bite into one. Inside is a soft, spongy flesh that tastes of blackberry. Chester smiles at the exotic fruits for a while, as if remembering a happy memory, before he finally decides on a price. It's either going to be 10 gold or 30 gold. Okay, only 10 gold. I don't know what this is going to do for me. Let's find out. 5, 7. Oh, okay. Okay, it told me. Okay, it told me in the cards what I was getting. So if I buy pies, garlic and cheese pie, oh, that sounds good. Then I get 8. I don't want to buy any more pies now. Okay, bye, Chester.
The Northerners are vicious and cunning. These soldiers should count themselves lucky to merely be captured.
Yeah. That should work. So it's just me and Malaclips. That's a good rule of thumb. Do my camera every time there's a loading screen. See, okay, so does the seal not actually have a sword on it? It's just a decoration? That's dumb. Niall was a wildly inventive craftsman and also quite mad.
I hope this works!
Okay. Only got one actual hit. Whoa, how far behind is the stream? The stream is like 15 minutes. No. 5 minutes behind. Holy cow. Okay, whatever. Alright, got 2 recruits. Nope, it's not time to go there yet. Let's see what we get. General store. I have 35. Give me the Cardinal Blade. Fire magical blades in 8 directions. When activated, blades cause 20 damage or 40 damage to corrupt it. Requires 8 hits to charge up. Ooh. That's fine. Give me that.
Like a compass, it indicates the truth of all directions.
So since I have that, I'm going to sell the soldier's sword. For how much now? 8. It's better than nothing. Okay. Arrive at the city markets to meet the Eclipse's associate. Right. Okay, let's see if I can get one more gold at this next card. Is it the... It's not arm wrestling, right? No. Oh, it's the Stranded Noble, that's right. Let's go after the soldiers. Help them fight, yeah. Okay. Wait, 6 flight and I have 3 allies? Oh, we're in trouble. Wow, the stream is way behind. Ooh, runes. Prepared for violence in every major direction. Ah, Cardinal Blade. Cardinal directions. I thought there were only 4. I guess not. Let's try to focus on one until he's aggro. Dead. Oh, dang it, I think a soldier died. Ah, dang it, come on. Oh, wow, he's quick. Oh, and the other soldier died. So do I not get those soldiers? That's pointless. No, I don't want to equip it. Got 25 life, that's nice. 15 gold, that's nice. No recruits joined your cause because they died. That was stupid, having 6 of them against 4 of us. Okay. So I have 1 fewer soldier than I had last time. Great. Well, I have a better sword. Let's give a speech, see if we get it. I have a 25% chance of getting it. This last one feels... Ah! Okay. Let's hope I don't die. What's happening? Yep. Okay, so...
All these soldiers, you don't think you could have let me hold
That guy, I don't want to be anywhere near the big guy. How many are left? Yeah. No, get me away from the big guy. Okay. impressive. Okay. Doing better than last time. Ah, crap. Okay, didn't die that time. Wow, the stream is so far behind.
A mighty creature of chaos felled by your power. Does it satisfy you, this bloodshed? Knowing those you destroy were once simple peasants going about their day.
There's nothing I can do about that, dude. Once the corrupted behemoth falls, the rest of the minions flee, their spirits broken. The soldiers erupt in cheers, praising her valor. You can rest until morning, ready to greet the reinforcements with the town already saved.
The magician returns to the deck, but now we only begin our stories of fate, folly, and magic. Do not think I'm satisfied with this, but at least we have a place to begin. Now you have learned the simplest of ways to build your deck. Each challenge will provide its own unique trials. Here are some more tools to keep you in good stead.
Got a Ruby Ring, Valiant Aegis, and Winter's Bane. Okay, got a Man-Eating Tree, Gnomish Exchange, Lost Boy, Pauper Plague, and Westwind Tavern. And I didn't get any other amulets, okay. Well, that was interesting and worthwhile.
As you play, you will find more options open to you. Should you find yourself blocked or overly challenged, take the time to explore the board. Unlocking cards will give you options you have not yet considered.
I would consider playing this again. Can I stop in the middle of a campaign? You know, in the middle of a section? I would really consider playing this again. Like, I would have bought this, I guess. Let's... Is there a... Do I have to save anything? No. Okay, give me the mouse here. I have no idea what much of that means. Yeah. Okay. That's neat. Let's look up how much that normally is. Okay, that's what it was. The combat is a little lackluster. There's not a lot going on besides hit, dodge, hit, dodge. I mean, I guess there is a defend and a, what's it called? A bash and everything, but those seem, I don't know, tertiary. It seems like, except for the part with the big guy where I had to bash him to break his shield down, most of the time I can get by with hit, dodge, just like, well, I mean, honestly, just like a lot of other combat games. And, you know, there's one particular one that comes to mind, Dark Souls, which I've never played. But anyway, let me look up this Hand of Fate. So it's $30, but does that include DLC? No, it's $30 plus. Okay, if you get the DLC bundle, it's minus 10%. So was it normally like $15 for the DLC? I don't know. I don't know that I want to play a DLC's worth or three DLC's worth of this, but I mean, I guess the combat gets more interesting later. I might have to look into it. But $30. I would have, see, I didn't encounter the dungeon there with the traps and everything. Yeah, I'm totally gonna get smashed, or she is. Um, hmm, I'd have a hard time justifying 30, but that might just be because I'm getting older and it's hard for me to understand, not understand, but to come to terms with like inflation and how everything costs more and everything. Uh, yeah, I think I'd pay that $30 for this. I'll give this an 8 out of 10 for the two things that I mentioned, that the combat seemed a little lackluster and a little uh, repetitive and boring, hit dodge. And then what was the other thing? Now I've forgotten the other thing, the second thing I said. Uh, I guess the lack of communication about things in your inventory and how to equip them and what goes with you and whether you need to get more than one of a thing. See, what I'm thinking happened is the special sword or the special shield that I got as a reward for finishing that first quest. I needed to get like two of in order for it to work. Like in a lot of card battlers or card RPG type things, where you have to get multiple pieces of something, especially if it's a good thing, and the better it is, the more pieces you have to get in order to actually get the thing. Um, or Gacha games are a good example of that. But that was not communicated. I don't know why those weren't actually available to equip. And it seemed like I also got some duplicates of things, like especially the Warrior's Axe, that I should have been able to sell and still have another one, or at least see the multiples in my inventory, but it didn't show me that either. So we're going to lose 2 points for those two things. Um, it looks like the combat theoretically would have gotten better later. Uh, but as far as an engagement and what do you call that? I don't know, getting me sucked in to actually spending a bunch of time playing the game. I am intrigued. I am more than 50% likely to play it some more, but I don't think they did a great job of getting you invested in the gameplay. The story, I didn't understand what he was saying, but getting me invested in the gameplay, they only did a partial job. Um, so yeah, 8 out of 10 for me at this point. Um, yeah, those are really the only negative things I can think of, is the way the inventory is managed and the combat. So that was Hand of Fate 2. What else do I have in my Epic library that I'm going to be playing on Sunday? After this, I'm going to go light our Unity candle we did. So have you heard of, is that the most interesting man? Interesting. Um, so during wedding ceremonies, you may have heard of what's it called? A sand pouring ceremony or a water pouring ceremony or a candle lighting ceremony. We kind of mix the sand and candle lighting by getting granulated wax and pouring those into a candle and then lighting it with the two candles from our two sides of the family and joining and everything. So we burn that for an hour every year. This is our fourth year. Yes, fourth year doing that, and like you can barely tell that it's burned any. This is a gigantic candle. It's like a foot tall and 2.5, 3 inches in diameter. Um, yeah, diameter, not circumference. Um, so that'll be nice. And then we're going out for that nice dinner on Saturday. So it looks like on Sunday, I played some of Deponia this past Sunday, the last one, and I don't feel like I want to repeat that. I think I'm going to try this Pillars of the Earth. It's based on a book by Ken Follett about, the Middle Ages, 1500s, trying to build a cathedral. I feel like it's going to be full of drama and intrigue and politics and realism. It's not why I play games, but I got to give it a try because it's there. So that's what I'll be doing Sunday, playing Pillars of the Earth um, at 7 p.m. right here on YouTube. I did move from Twitch to YouTube, mostly just to consolidate, and we'll go into that more later if anybody wants to talk about it. For now, I'm going to call it a night. Played for a little over an hour and a half. That sounds good to me. I'll call it a night for now. I do have some video ideas I'm working on, but I really doubt they're going to be done anytime soon. I'm not trying to stick to any kind of posting schedule with videos. But if you subscribe and turn on notifications, you'll know when those get posted, and you'll also know right away once I go live. So otherwise, everybody have a great night, good weekend. I'll see you Sunday evening.